Over the recent years, CARLTON has been known for its hilariously and over-the-top advertisement. Ads such as this year's Beer Chase, 2010 Slow-Mo, and their multiple award-winning It's a Big Ad are all part of CARLTON's Made from Beer campaign. But first, what is CARLTON DRAUGHT? CARLTON DRAUGHT is a traditional full-strength lager that has completed 10 years of consecutive growth, marking its place as the #1 draught beer and one of the largest brands in Australia. It originally derives from Victoria, being sold only on pubs and bars in taps before going all over the country and being packaged in stubbies, long necks, and cans. It is currently regarded as one of Australia's top-selling beers, with the recent Nielsen figures showing a 9.3% market share, just below the 4X Gold, VB, and just right above Tooheys. And according to ABS, between 2010 and 2011, beer contributed the highest alcoholic consumption with 42.3%, and the full-strength beer, where CARLTON DRAUGHT is categorized in, is made of 82.5% of all beer consumption that year, therefore making CARLTON DRAUGHT as one of the highest contributors that make the stats of high beer consumption of that year. Despite that, looking back at those statistics, we can see that CARLTON DRAUGHT is still in competition with the other alcoholic beverages and its beer competitors. Let's talk about the Made from Beer campaign. Originally created by Clemenger BBDO and launched in 2003, it is famous for poking fun at everything from big-budget commercials and to movies. In fact, it was stated by the director and Keogh itself, who stated that the strategy has always been centered around CARLTON DRAUGHT being unpretentious, not taking itself too seriously, a good honest beer with nothing to prove. This was later stated again as a reminder of their big idea in their latest Beer Chase ad. In terms of advertising alcohols in Australia, CARLTON DRAUGHT is subjected to a regulation under ABAC, also known as Alcoholic Beverages Advertising Code, which provides clear guidelines for advertising and promoting alcohol-related products. This includes the authority of drinking responsibly and prevention of encouraging anyone below 18 years old to drink. CARLTON DRAUGHT's target audience appear to be men from the age of 18 to 40. This was made apparent throughout the numerous ads which have shown men enjoying CARLTON DRAUGHT in many odd situations and circumstances, which reflect that there's not much that can separate a man from his beer. Also, later recent ads from Slow-Mo to Beer Chase and the billboard signs have also indicated to aim at men to enjoy CARLTON DRAUGHT at pubs just like it used to be. In fact, it was Andrew Meldrum, CARLTON's general manager of marketing himself, stated that he's confident that the Beer Chase ad will drive people back to the pub. While the billboard ads are strongly encouraging patrons to enjoy CARLTON DRAUGHT in pub with its many use of the words pubs and taps on the billboard. This can later be linked back to Euromonitor International statistics of alcohols in Australia, where the number of bars and pubs are decreasing throughout the years. It is possible that the number of CARLTON DRAUGHT ads of pub encouragement are to help in increasing the numbers of bars and pubs for the future years. Now that we've established the product and target, what's the advertising strategy? It is believed that the campaign's objectives tap into sales rather than communication. Sure, the excessively expensive It's a Big Ad failed to match its expectation, but it did deliver the brand awareness across the globe, even to the point where it interested America, asking to export the brand over. And let's not forget of what I've said earlier, in which the interest the ad have done can make its consumers to purchase CARLTON DRAUGHT at pubs and bars, where the bulk of the beer sales actually are. It's not exactly direct sales one can hope for, but considering how long the Made from Beer campaign planned to go, the sales can and will pick up, since they're on the fast lane to get people into bar. Upon creating the creative strategy, a lot of consideration have to be taken into what would make it effective and at the same time associated with the product and campaign. The first order is the message strategy, or as it's seen from the diagram below, that the Made from Beer campaign has followed the positioning, brand image, and resonance strategies to implement their effective ads. Following into the Made from Beer campaign theme of where something to be not taken too seriously and some way to make a smile in people's faces, it has fitted quite well to the positioning and brand image strategy. While finally, the resonance connection of the clumsy man in the Slow-Mo ad will strike a chord to the target market viewers they can relate to, which they definitely find enjoyable. Now on to the appeals used and the techniques utilized in demonstrating and ads of the campaign. Though there are many of them to be used, most of the seen comments are the techniques of humor and emotional appeal. A part of the usual message appeal of the personal feelings that is used throughout the ads, such as the joy, happiness, and embarrassment, CARLTON DRAUGHT also focus largely on nostalgia and excitement, which have already been shown in the "It's a Big Ad and Skytroop" for the excitement, and the nostalgia of the Flash beer, the Flashdance movie, and the cliche police chase scene in the beer chase. These appeals have proven to have worked and are highly advantageous to the beer market since humor often attracts and holds attention. It also puts consumer in a positive mood, while ultimately it is often the most memorable ad. In order to reach the target market, CARLTON DRAUGHT has used many forms of advertisement, such as the heavy reliance of the online, traditional media such as television, cinema, and the out-of-home advertisement. CARLTON DRAUGHT have released a number of outdoor billboard ads. Such larger-than-life individuals is hard to miss and can heavily help on their encouragement to patrons to visit pubs. However, due to its heavy exposure, an extensive regulation must be kept an eye on, especially ones that can be misread, such as this one here, which was misread into implying that it is unmanly to wash after urinating. CARLTON DRAUGHT's biggest form of media advertising is the use of online and going viral. The big ad advertisement hit on the web in 2005, and though barely a week have passed since then, the ad hit all over the globe, gaining audiences from its target market and other outside of it. The popularity had also spawned into outside of tiny computer screen to the television and the big screen of cinema. This same technique of advertising follows suit with the other ads, which had proven successfully to the recent beer chase ad, in which lead also premiered recently from the computer to the TV screen during the Friday night AFL and NRL footy finals, which we all know will make the brand's popularity grow. CARLTON DRAUGHT's ad had always been smart, innovative, unique, and importantly humorous. With every ad, there's always something new to parody on that is executed humorously effective. If I had to put a recommendation, it would be that a mix of its humorous appeal with comparative and informational ads. Just like its first made-for-beer campaign ad of more horses and metal thingy, but taken more seriously, CARLTON DRAUGHT can try to reach its audience with its informational aspect of the beer while achieving its famous effective level of humorous altogether, resulting in a humorous and informational combination of smart yet quirky. This way, it would live up to its campaign theme of keeping a smile on everyone's face, and maybe you can take this just a little bit seriously. Other than that, I'll be looking forward to the next installment of CARLTON DRAUGHT and its Made for Beer campaign.